Test 1.
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only.
Rosetta spacecraft released Philae lander, which landed successfully on a comet on the 12th of November 2014 at 8:35 GMT. The Philae lander achieved the first ever controlled touchdown on a comet nucleus. The aim of Philae is to obtain the first images of the surface of the comet, as well as make the first in situ analysis to determine the composition of a comet. An inaccuracy of a few millimeters per second in Rosetta's orbit could have resulted in Philae completely missing the comet. The descent, monitored from ESA's mission control in Darmstadt, Germany, lasted about 7 hours. Because the comet is about 510 million kilometers from Earth, communication between Rosetta and controllers takes about 28 minutes each way. As a consequence, confirmation of the landing came through just after 16:04 GMT. There was no steering of the lander down on the comet's surface. Once released, it was on a path of its own. A certain amount of luck was needed for Philae to land in a nice spot. When the lander hit the surface, harpoons were fired to be used as anchors, although they do not appear to have anchored the craft as intended. The lander also has foot screws to drill into the surface of the comet to keep it secure. Now it's on the surface of the comet, Philae can get to work. Drills, ovens, cameras and sensors on board Philae will analyse everything, from the surface composition and temperature to the presence of amino acids, essential building blocks in the chemistry of life.
Now have half a minute to check your answers. That is the end of the listening test. In the IELTS test, you would now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the listening answer sheet.